1975 albums bracket. The Sweet 16 round comes to an end with Game 8, Trying to Burn the Sun by Elf versus Four Wheel Drive by Bachman Turner Overdrive, and the winner is The Little Album That Could, Trying to Burn the Sun by Elf, making it to the Elite 8, and that's the end of the Sweet 16 round. Before we start the Elite 8, let's see what my friend Allie had to say about that game.
This was a really interesting matchup because I think of all the albums in this bracket, I have listened to Elf and BTO the most. I think I've actually listened to both of those records like 3 times a piece. And the reason is I've never really heard either one before this. So I've been, I guess, getting to know them a little bit. I never even heard of Elf before. Obviously I've heard of Dio. So I kept looking for reasons to not like Elf because their album was hard to find. Couldn't get it on Spotify. But the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, that's not an Elf problem. That's a Spotify problem. So Spotify, go fix that. Get Elf going because that album is really good. Dio and Honky Tonk Piano, the boogie woogie stuff. Who knew? But I liked it. It was really fun. And the BTO record pleasantly surprised me the first time I heard it too, because I was like, wow, this is like really heavy, like a lot more heavy than I would expect. But today, when I listened to it, I found it to be kind of more of the same with BTO stuff, except the second track, that Devil track, which oddly enough sounds a little bit like Black Sabbath and DOE, but I don't know. I don't think that's the right jam for BTO. So, but on the other hand, I'm complaining that the rest of their stuff all sounded the same. So whatever. But as much as I want to find a reason to not vote for Elf, other than their name is terrible, awful name. I think that may have been why they weren't successful. I got to vote for Elf. That was a really fun record and I really enjoyed it. So that gets my vote.
So now we start the Elite 8, and this time Trying to Burn the Sun by Elf goes up against that number 1 seed, Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.